on Twitch. I should be audible. I hopefully have captions. The caption box says that I have captions. I should be started on YouTube. Yes, YouTube is doing its thing. So, hey, Happy New Year. You made it. You survived 2023, only to make it to 2024. I promise. I pray your pardon, adventurer, but the road ahead looks rough. But in any case, we're going to start off 2024, and in January, we're looking to push through a little bit more stuff here on twitch.tv and on youtube.com. This is also streaming over there in case you're interested. And we're going to start off a little slow. Basically, beginning of the year means we start off at the beginning of CRPG stuff. Do let me know if the music in the background's a little loud. We're adding that in because we are starting with a CRPG. I would say classic, except I hadn't even heard of it till my friend Wolf Mom Gaming pointed it out. So shout out to them, thank you. This is an old school SSI game that came out before SSI did. Basically their old gold box D&D adventures. So this is basically one of their starting RPGs. It does not have a tie-in necessarily to D&D, but you will see a lot of the D&D roots will be there. In case you're curious what the manual looked like for this one. We have basically adventure characteristics. We have our races: human, dwarves, elves, gnomes, halflings, and random creatures. Random creatures are generally disliked by humans, so they must pay hefty training fees. Cool. Racism. Classes: professionals. Classes or professions, your choice. Fighters, monks, priests, rangers, thieves, and wizards. And then we get into all the fun, basically not D&D, but we have to take D&D on. So we've got a bunch of random stats and modifiers and ability modifiers by class. You can look at your party members and things like that. You can go basically. So the game starts off like literally. You may be looking at this going, "Oh, hey, you kicked this." Basically, you've obviously gone a decent way into the game here. Like, no, this is the first thing you see when you start the game, is well, not this screen, but this screen right here. Just this. You are in the town. Boop. You're in Pelennor. Congratulations. You can start to go out. You can save the game. It does have an autosave option, which for the time has to be fairly cutting edge. I don't know as many games that will actually have autosave. Though in an old school RPG game like this, where death is around literally every corner. Oh gosh, I just scrolled further on and I just came to this page in the manual, and that is a thing. We never said it was going to be a nice fantasy. Wow. Okay. Tells us what we're in for here. Is there actually a backstory? Let's check to see if there's a backstory. Oh yes, there's a what to do if you have a defective disc. Newly arrived on the Isle of Gelnor, an adventurer entered the remote town of Pelennor. From the deteriorating condition of the once prosperous shops, it was clear things were amiss. Just the place where a courageous person might seek a worthy quest. The adventurer hailed a passing citizen. Where might I find information about your town and land? Looking furtively over the shoulder, the man tersely said, "Ask for Thol at the inn," before scurrying away. Sure enough, the adventurer found the town storyteller sitting at the back of the inn, the smoky, dimly lit common room. "Hail," greeted the adventurer as he sat down on the roughly hewn bench. "I've come to Selenor to seek my fortune. Can you tell me the tale of this land?" "Why, certainly," said the old gnome. He waited for the adventurer to buy him a tankard of brew. Just brew. And a meat pie before commencing his tale in a soft sing-song voice. In the beginning, there was a barren vastness, filled only with stars and light, and it was called the astral plane. Within this vastness, a place was created where dwelt Zeus and his followers. The magic river Styx flowed round it, and it was called the Olympic Plain. Oh, we're going Zeus on this one. We're calling Greek mythology. Next, the earth and things on it, living and dead, were created, and it was called the material plane. I already know the legends of the world, how the world began, interrupted the adventurer. A look of disgust and disbelief made its way across the youthful face. I want to know about Gelnor, or Selnor. Selnor, what's happening now? Are there adventurers, fortunes, or for the likes of me? Ha! Thella briskly retorted. Ever heard of the evil ones called Black Knights? There are adventurers aplenty with them, forsooth. The adventurer's face lifted up and he leaned towards the storyteller. Yes, tell me about the Black Knights. Thella continued. The Isle of Gelnor is divided by a chain of mountains into two regions. The west, the traditional domain of humans and humanoid beings, with a few renegade orcs and lizard men dedicated to old order and goodness. The east is inhabited by more exotic creatures, dragons, trolls, and giants. These regions have been waging war throughout the history of this great land. Pelennor, the town we are in now, lies in the northwest corner. Black Knights! What about the Black Knights? Demanded the adventurer. This guy is just really going to get this guy really aiming for just to go out and get killed as fast as possible. Patience! Roared Thor. His fist banged the table. I'm getting there! Since the great invasion by the evil sorcerer Nicodemus, the Isle of Selnor has been terrorized by merciless Black Knights. The citizens of the lands hold such fear and enmity for these intruders that it has been overshadowed their hatred for each other. To maintain their reign of terror, the Black Knights travel from town to town, demanding sacrifices and homage. Though they travel in small bands, no Gelnoran can yet claim to have defeated one. Unfortunately, any unfortunates who are espied by these evil ones must surrender all their money or die. Worse still, the Black Knights may bring with them the wrath of the gods upon those who oppose them. Few are willing to take the risk. Defeating the Black Knights and destroying Nicodemus is just the quest I need to win my fame and fortune, exclaimed the adventurer. Where can I find them? No one knows where Nicodemus can be found, but you can start with the Black Knights. You're bound to run into them if you could travel in Selnor. Jumping up, the adventurer turned to leave. I shall gather a band of fellow seekers in the Adventurers Guild forthwith. A few words of advice, Thola cried out. Whatever your success, it is rumored that new Black Knights are spawned in a fortress somewhere in Gelnor. Godspeed with, and may your sword be swift, and the gods be with you. I like spawn. Like, these Black Knights just keep spawning in. Like, they're some kind of characters in some kind of CRPG or something. Alright, so, all that besides... Oops, wrong game. Manual, not the game. Let's try and see. I did do a test run of this game and did get kind of murdered. As you can see, we come over here to the guild. We can inspect our members. You can see the fact that we have Thor the fighter, Falgor the dwarf and priest, and then Barleywine the wizard, dead. Underhill and Thom, two halfling thieves, and then Thrills, our halfling thief, also dead. Uncorthius, our elf monk, also dead. Interestingly enough, apparently there's a fire elemental undead fighter. Okay, I didn't expect that the fire LM, level 20 fighter undead. Okay, wow, 100 hit points. That guy's good. But by comparison, our human fighter, who's basically kind of survived some things and is level 1 and has 9 hit points. So we have actually interesting skills. Actually, everything. Attack of 67, spot trap of 0, pick lock of 18, swim of 26. Huh. No chance to find out of it. Alright, let's go ahead and... I guess we just drop this guy. There isn't really... There's the Mystic, but the Mystic just tells me that I'm a novice adventurer. Thanks. Well, I wonder if I could... So we have 2 characters who are resting, and then several characters who are resting in peace. That's one way to say it, yes. Let's distribute all the weapons. Let's just distribute all the stuff that everyone else had to the main two characters here. I guess sell the rest of it off. So, the old-fashioned way of making money. Gripping your dead party members for loot, and then dropping them out of the party. Let's add some new members here. So... I like how apparently I'm just dropping them off in the guild. They're just laying there dead in the guild. It's fine. Basically no one minds if these people are just sitting here in the guild dead. It's okay. We'll pick up their bodies later, I guess. Maybe someday we'll get members who can revive them. They'll be so low level they won't be worth it. So let's create some new members. What do we need again? We currently have a fighter and our priest are fine. We need to replace our wizard, our thief, and our monk. Okay, so let's go with new member. We'll do an elven wizard. So, okay, so random creatures. Okay, so I thought random was, when I first played this, I thought random meant actually just random choose between those, but apparently random means that you get to pick between some of the, you get handed a random monster class. Either gnolls, goblins, kobolds, lizardmen, minotaurs, ogres, orcs, pixies, sprites, and trolls. Good morning. You know what? I want one of those as a fighter. Let's just pick a random one of those. Lizardmen can only be thieves or fighters. You know, a lizardman thief sounds interesting. Let's go for that. Now we are in, basically this is back in the old school, do you want your stats to be good? I hope you like rolling. Strength 18, not bad. Dex 17, not bad. Now this system, as far as I can tell, so the maximum, basically looking it up, maximum attributes for this race are 19 for strength, 14 for intelligence, 16 for dex, 19 for charisma, and 12 for, or no, 19 for con and 12 for charisma. It looks like we're in a typical D&D stat-based thing. Your max that any race can have for charisma is 18. Some races can have all the way up to 20 for strength. So interesting. Okay, so basically we're okay, but the 8 intelligence and 3 charisma, we can probably do slightly better. I don't know, that dex, having the high dex and high constitution is probably a good thing. So we'll keep that one. What's a good name for a lizard man? Aha! Cool. Thank you, 20, for getting the... Now you can see what songs are playing right there in the chat in Twitch. We'll eventually... Basically, if you're on YouTube, we may or may not figure out how to get it there. We're still figuring out the YouTube side of things. Right now, it's mostly just a mirror of the stream. Cool, awesome. 20, our awesome mod is already looking into that. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, so let's name this one Throck. Oh, I think I already have a Throck. Maybe just Gila. That's a good lizard man. Okay, and then we needed a wizard. Let's go with an elven wizard. Our elven stats, they basically get bonuses. It looks like they get like their usual +1 bonus to intelligence and dex, -1s to strength and con. So we'll do a quick couple of roll. I love the fact that if you click purge, it kicks you all the way out here, but remembers your selection, so you can just hit enter and just go back through. So it's just re-rolling with extra steps, I guess. So like intelligence 19, but all of their other stats are terrible. Wow, that is literally, it's a wizard with 2 hit points. I'm almost tempted to put them in the party to see if they die walking out of town. Oh, there we go. Those are at least double digits. That's a good sign. 15. Nope. Well, it's at least there. 19 intelligence, 18 dex, and a 6 constitution. Again, leaving us with 2 hit points, meaning we're likely to die just walking out of town. Come on, game. 8 intelligence. Great wizard. They'll be an awesome wizard once they figure out how to open their spellbook. Like the stat difference is basically how much hit points. Like there, a 17 con gives you 7 hit points, where like a 12 was only giving you had 2 hit points. Low dex, but decent con. That is a choice. That reminds me that basically back in the day when you were basically back in my day, I'll say basically first ed D&D rules as written. Now whether or not, and basically how many times people actually followed that's actually decent. Constitution of 13, 8 hit points, 19, not a great dex, but you know what? We'll keep it. Look all that magic. Basically, magic. Yeah, sure. And then we will do one more. Troll. Yeah, let's do a troll fighter. That sounds good. Trolls cap out at a whopping 22 strength and a 20 con, but they are hard capped at 13 intelligence, 15 dex, and 12 charisma. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can't get that 22 strength. 19, close. Constitution 18. 4 strength. There we go. 22 strength, 20 constitution. There we go. Charisma of 3. Dex of 7. And intelligence of 11. He's not bad intelligence-wise. Better than I would have expected. We'll go ahead and keep that one. Trying to remember what is that name? What's the name of that troll in basically the guard books from Terry Pratchett? Demetrius? Detritus. There we go. Detritus. We'll call this guy Det, just for keep it short. If you haven't read the City Guard books by Terry Pratchett, they are great fantasy books with a decent bit of humor in them. So I would highly recommend them. Alright, so we have created our characters. Actually, let's do a quick check and make sure that our new people actually have equipment. He has a club, he has club, robes, and a small shield. Nice. Okay. He's got some decent skills and things like that. I keep leaning forward because I've got it enlarged on the stream, but the actual DOS box window is about yay big on my nice and pretty high def screen. So, and basically I was unable to find a way of easily enlarging it there. So I'm actually using the OBS replay to screen to actually give me a much better look at what's going on. But you know what? I wonder. Let's go to Armory. Actually, let's not go to Armory. What is it? It's the inn? Yes, for some reason, when you go to the inn, you can distribute your equipment. Okay, that makes some sort of sense. So distribute. And then it just touches everything. All right. We'll give the scroll 9 to match this. The small sword to the... Let's give it to the 20 strength fighter, and then we'll give a club to Throck, a club to Falgor, a club to Gila. We'll give a club to Magicus, and then we'll give the leftover clubs. Actually, Detritus, yeah, you're carrying a bunch of stuff. Give you armor, and then robes to everybody else. And then the leftover robes you will carry. And then these small shields we will give to everybody, just in case it actually helps. The Titus can in fact no longer carry any more shields. Now, hey, we got our first bit of game noise there. That was a nice sound. Alright, let's go to the armory. He just bought 9th item. This game is American as far as I know, and it was English. Is it? I mean, if a name like Fantasy, it's SSI. that just basically. I'm sorry, that screen just struck me as like basically every badly translated JRPG I ever played. But no, that is the play. Surprisingly, actually, just bought 9th item. What does that mean? Okay, you can only buy stuff in the shop. You can't sell. Alright, let's do a quick check. We have a manual. We'll look at it. Do a quick. I'm doing this mostly blind. Distributed spell items. The lets the members of the party. So, where is that option? How are you supposed to get rid of the fat loots? Yes, obvious. Oh, it's under inspect. It's under inspect in the guild? This makes sense somehow. Maybe? Nope. Okay, where is... Distributed spell items lets members of the party, blah, blah, blah. Save game. Okay. Go back to the town menu. There's Purge. Was it the inn? Nope, that's exiting the inn. The bank lets me withdraw and deposit. I can cast a spell, use item, show party, save game. Alright, where is... Inspect party members. Town menu, other options. The advancing ready to characters can perform the various actions shown on the lower portion of the town menu. The lower portion of the town menu, you say? Maybe it's just press D? No. Instructor manual. How dare you lead me wrong? Tab menu, other options. Is there an other option screen I'm missing? Back in the days where you're like, basically, you got a game and you just pour over the manual trying to figure out what's going on, how it worked. Playing hint. The following roster is recommended for a first-time party. 2 spellcasters, wizards, monks, human or elves, 1 healer, priest, ranger, human or dwarf, 1 thiefly type. I love the fact that it says thiefly type. Gnome, halfling, or random creature. Combatants, fighter, rangers. Humans, dwarves, or random creatures. What fact? List members. That's under guild. Training. Add member, drop member, inspect, purge, and exit. Out of curiosity, are any of our... Oh wow, do I have 300? Yeah. Do I have 300 gold? No, I do not. Agree? Not. I think not. Cast item, cast spell, use item, show party, and save game. Pelennor, one of the 11 towns in Pelennor. Every town offers safety for monsters. Pelennor is town number 1. Gameplay always begins and ends in a town. The top menu gives you commands that will take you to the various armory, guild, mystic, inn, bank, and road out of town. L. Okay. I wonder if this is a different version of the game. I don't know which version this manual I found. Sadly, the manual which is included in Steam links you to Star Command, which is one of the other SSI games, but not this one. So it's slightly less useful. I have nothing to deposit. Oh wow. These people actually have a lot of money. Gold carried 0. Well, let's actually pull out money then. Okay. My score is 2. I'm only up to score 2. Can I actually train my fighter now? Do I actually have the money? Aha! They're trained. They are trained. Okay, good. We're getting somewhere. We have trained some of the characters I had previously. Don't want to do purge. I wish I could figure out where the sales stuff. Basically, there's a distribute and sell items. I wonder if that menu you can also sell from that menu. Or sell them to the armory. Okay. So... Ah, there it is. It's the sell option at the top of that screen. I've been paying attention. Price gets that. So everybody gets a club. And then we will sell the remaining clubs. 1, 2, 3. We'll put the leather armor on Tetris, and then give robes to everybody else. Sell the remaining. Small shields to everybody. Sell the remaining. Don't think I was getting a lot of money from that, but we'll take it. Can we buy something better for... clothing, robes, knife, dagger, club, mace, points 4. Magic 1 and scroll 8. Okay, I know I saw something about scrolls in here. See, spots a trap. Okay. This basically gives the spell number of those spells the character has learned. Spell 1, for example, is healing 1. Okay. Do we have a list of spells in here? Ah, there we go. Spell 8, which is what we have to scroll of, is Fire Flash 4. Wow, that sounds good. That's what scroll 8 is. But Detritus is not the one to do that. We will let the wizard buy that one. Magic 1. Okay. Let's see, we had scroll 9, which is quickness. Did Throck buy better armor? No. This town does not sell better armor. You want armor, you get robes. That's the best you got. Okay. I will buy the fighter a mace, because that's probably better than the club he's carrying. Let's buy the priest I was going to buy the priest a mace, but apparently this town is a one mace town. Gotta hate that when you come in and buy the only mace in the entire town. Okay, well, we are armored up. Let's deposit our money. Why has to be for shares? Oh, okay, okay. We'll give 1 share to everybody. Each share is 158 gold and 0 experience. Okay. We'll exit the town. So, here we have found the amazing overworld map for fantasy. I mean, for the time, basically, it's not terrible. We are the giant, basically, we are at the giant P. We are, in fact, actually the giant P. Basically, I thought the giant P stood for Pelennor as the name of the town, but it's not. But apparently, it's a giant P for party. Sure, close enough. P is for party. We get this nice little GM interlude here. You're on a path. To the east lies a small town. Okay. Oh, we have thoughts on something on the road to fight. And here we have combat. This is very, amusingly, this is kind of Phantasy Star Online. Basically, it's very different from the grid-based combat that we would later get in Pool of Radiance and things like this. It's very much, we have people lined up on this side, and we have people lined up on that side. And we have spiders. We do have options. We have diplomacy options right off the bat. We have Beg Mercy. We can threaten, we can greet, we can fight, we can flee, we can show names, which is going to tell us the fact that these are not, in fact, spiders. These are giant ants, obviously. You can tell by the number of legs, maybe? They have 6, I think. That's what it looks like, sure. You can check the party health out. We can try to threaten the giant ants, but so far, none of the options have given me, this game ever given me anything other than just, they're monsters, why are you talking to them? Even the ones which say they have humans, we'll threaten them. Monsters don't respond. I don't know if that is like they're admonishing me, hey, monsters don't respond, or this is just the monsters just don't care about what you say. So now we're in the thick of it. We have these various different options here. We get parry as an option, which is an interesting. Not many games give you parrying options, but we get thrust, attack, slash, lunge, cast, and parry. I mean, slash feels like a good one. It just changes it to attack, however. Falgor is our dwarven cleric. We will also slash. Gila was our lizard man. Let's go for a thrust. Interestingly enough, thrust is different. Like, to these two are basically the lunges got the attack, while thrust got the thrust. Matches this, we will have him cast Fire Flash 1. And we'll definitely just have our troll character who is not on screen. No, wait, which one's the troll? Oh, is that the troll at the end? That's a troll? I guess that's a troll. We will go ahead and... he seems the more slashing type. Okay? Basically, once you've selected all your options, you can basically program it all in. You hit fight. And you get this great sound effects. Pew pew. Yeah, Gila. We set an ant on fire. To not much. Great. Hit Fulgor. Okay, we've killed a giant ant. We've killed 2 giant ants. Monsters run. However, that just means they are currently running. We can, however, show them no mercy. And finish them off. We don't need to cast a second spell, though. We'll just do attack. We will smack down we have killed the giant ants. We don't really get sound of it. It's great. Musical things. Each survivor. I always love when it says each survivor. It's much more ominous than it's like, oh, you made it out of this fight. 100 XP, but 0 gold pieces. Alright, to west there's a building called the Red Pony Inn. We currently can't interact with the inn because the inn just pretty much kicks us out because they're like, we have no money currently because we deposited all our money in town, so we get booted out. There is the cave up there. It's basically, in case you're wondering, it's a cave up to the. I do have a map legend. Party, town, inn, dungeons. I guess that's a dungeon. Desert, grasslands, mountain hills, and rivers lake. Okay. I guess that's a troll. Yeah. All right, let's go. I'm trying to click in the OBS window and it's not doing anything because that's not actually. You are near a small door set into the hillside. Let's go inside. A dungeon? Enter? Yes. It does remember my map from last time. So I did basically, as I said, I did do a little bit of this and explored a little bit, and got basically. We were doing good, and then our group just basically encountered a bunch of bandits who decided they were not the. What is the item number of a splint mail? Page 15, 16. This is copyright protection. Basically back in the day before, basically when they would admonish you to not copy that floppy, because it was really easy to pirate games and many people did. They would be like, aha, if you copied the floppy but didn't copy the manual, we can catch you. So they would tell you to look something up in the manual. Basically, most pirates got around this either by just including a copy of the manual that the person would hand you a stack of sheets and sheets of paper that they obviously Xeroxed off at the library for maybe 5 cents a copy. Or the programmers were just better programmers, and so they just cracked it, so you didn't have to. But luckily, these come pre-cracked, so I don't have to. I think if I pick any number, no wait, maybe I don't. Or maybe it just keeps asking you questions until you get it right, but since it only gives you 3 answers, your odds are good. You never know. Alright, the last time I went this way, I basically, Gila hears monsters go back. We will, oh gosh. Well, rip this party. Okay. Party options. Let's just run. Oh yeah, these are some nice classic basically CGA. When I said flee, I'd really like to actually. Each survivor gets 0 XP. Okay, cool. Note to yourself, we don't need to go down that hallway. Health 19. Okay, Falgor's down to 9 out of 15. Heal is down to 4 out of 5. Detritus is 9 out of 12. Falgor will cast Healing 1 on yourself. And we might as well get 9 out of 12 isn't too bad. Okay. Make like Sir Robin. A kitchen with crude utensils. That just is here's monsters. Okay, so that is the wall. I love the game basically. That is in fact the game being basically just being like, come on, dude. Figure this out. Okay. Oh gosh, hi. That's a bunch of insects. But they're insects. How bad could they be? They are 6 giant bees and 3 giant ants. Surely our party thrust at rank 1. Oh, so thrust allows you to. It looks like thrust allows you to attack something in a back row. So no hiding in the back for you guys. I'm hoping that bees don't have a lot of hit points. Good. Looks like they have 4 or 5 hit points. Damage. Throck is apparently just rolling low on initiative. Monsters run, as they should, but the mighty might of us swinging swords at bees and giant ants. Woohoo! 140 experience points, but 0 DP. Man, the random generation in here is a little bit brutal there. Like, that was really good. There was much rejoicing. They were forced to eat Roman's minstrels. There was much rejoicing. We have murdered the giant bees. Now it's onto the giant ants. We have successfully killed the giant ants. Okay. Let's check our health. 4 out of 5, 6 out of 8, 7 out of 12. Not terrible yet. As long as we don't run into another group of... It crosses a cavern which contains a small murky stream. Okay. We'll go down the murky stream. Aha! We've encountered whatever that thing is. What is that? Oh, of course, it's a scum. How could you not know it was a scum, me? Obviously, the thing on the right is a troll, and that's a scum. Well, it's now dead. Oh, the scum was carrying gold, so yay, scum. That just tells me where I just was. Beholders? I mean, hopefully not beholders. That'd be really bad at this point. Bantiers. Bantiers. Okay. We'll see how bad Bantiers are. Okay, they survived a hit. They survived 7 points of damage. That's not a good sign. Dead is missing. Okay, could use a little bit more hits here. So, we managed to kill nothing on that one. Let's try one more time. This time we'll up it a little bit by having our caster actually cast some spells here. Hit points wise, we're still pretty much okay. Ow, fall guard. Okay, 9 points of damage. Good. We have an upper range on their hit points. You guys could focus fire here, it'd be appreciated. Okay, healer's down pretty low. Are we just... Are these regenerating? Okay, we killed one. Alright, we are going to need Falgor to heal. Unless I'm badly mistaken, I think, yes, heal is down to 2 hit points. Putting him in danger. Oop, match this took to... Our wizard took a point of damage. 5 damage to him. Heal is healed. Explode one of them. Alright, now we're down to 1. Monsters run. Haha. Flee before me. Probably didn't need to cast the spell there, but oh well. Hopefully we'll kill it before. Yes, we killed it before we cast the spell. 35 hit gold. Okay. How are we doing health-wise? 7 out of 15, 7 out of 12. We still got some spells left, though. Let's go ahead and heal those two. Oh no. Felgor will cast a spell. No, he won't. I feel like I'm running. I need to actually get more party members. I think it may be... Well, at least we'll get some experience. I'm fine. I just didn't expect we'd be hit with that many giant ants. So many giant ants. Yes, they're giant ants, because of course they are. My party could hit. This would actually be dangerous. Or we would be dangerous. 6 giant ants, 5 giant ants, and 1 giant ant in rank 3. Okay. I think wasting the spell was a little bit of overkill on them. Okay. Matchidius is getting low. Hopefully nobody else will target him. I wonder if we can actually be... It'd be nice if we could get into ranks. Why can't we get into ranks? Why do the giant ants have figured out tactics better than us? Detritus. 2 misses is terrible. Alright, party health. Matchidius is getting a little low. Probably should heal him, otherwise it's going to end badly. Only takes 2 giant ants targeting him. Apparently these giant ants are hard to hit. Yep, there we go. There's taking damage. Okay. 4 damage. Okay, they apparently have like 5 hit points. Yes. But they've got so many hit points. So much AC. I probably should not have healed. Darn it. I forgot. Oh well. Yep, well, Matchidius is going to be fine. Made sure he's got all 5 of his hit points. There we go. There's our troll fighter. There, we have finally broken the spirit of the giant ants after... Okay, they probably just left. Okay. 230 experience points. Cast spell. Wow, we are just about out of spells here. We may need to back out of the dungeon. Right. I don't have any heat potions. I don't have any spell. Use this if anything useful. Oh, interesting. Look extends your range. Okay. So how would that work down here? If I go here, I do look. Ah, it lets me look that way. How useful. Kill Wars room. On the walls written here, Knifel Scroll. If it's backwards, it's Orcs Elf Inn. Orcs Elf Inn. In Elf Orcs. Flying. Like I'm trying to figure it's an anagram. Finale Orcs. Lifen Orcs. Knife Orcs. Niffle Orcs. Elfin Orcs. There is no option, however, to like rest here. So apparently the only place you can actually rest is in the towns or at an inn. So I guess we back out and we go to the inn. Like, Bruce, like, we basically do I want a chance taking on the orcs? But I feel like, nope, you can't rest anywhere but in an inn. No rest for you. You like to save the dungeon map? Sure. Oh, skeletons. Skeletons. We have 4 skeletons. What? Why is he the only one who gets to fight? Oh, I fell asleep. What? I apparently moved too quickly. Checking your replay. Yep. Apparently we all fell asleep, and then skeletons attacked us. You can't rest, but you can't just fall asleep randomly. Luckily skeletons don't seem to have much trouble. Like, it just said, I think it said something about night falling, and then I was just asleep, but I have no way of telling what time it is. You can check on anytime you like, you can never leave. Curiosity, if I day out 8, experience points 4,400, not bad. Gold pieces 345, not bad. Let's look at the members. What members do you want to inspect? Let's look at the priest. He's out of magic points still, so we didn't actually sleep and get magic back. Speed have nope. Apparently, like every 5 feet, basically we stop to try to go to sleep. Huh. I like how Magistius is just not waking up. He's just like, nah. Or the troll just does not wake up. He just has no interest in waking up. He's like, that sounds like a problem for you. Alright, apparently I need to go in here and... Thork is resting, Falgor is resting, Heal is resting, and Magistius gains more magic. Everyone else is resting. Okay. Did that restore everything? Health. Everyone's hit points are back up, everyone's magic points are back up, so that did work. You know what, let's go back to town. Let's give everybody 1 share of gold. Each share is 17 gold and 940 experience points. Wow, that inn was expensive. I had 300 gold before I came. So I had 90 by the time I made it to town. Okay. You're also giving shares of XP. Ah, thanks, Wolfman. All right. All right. Let's see if we can't train people. It'll cost 1,300. Okay, no. Let's see if we can't trade detritus. Sharing means caring. Yeah, basically, there's that fantasy racism at work that people don't want to train trolls, so they charge you extra, but we'll pay. Cannot afford it. Training costs are based on charisma. Great. Our troll will never get trained. It costs 13 gold for Magicius. Okay, apparently everybody trolls some garbage charisma. Apparently everyone loves our elf. You've got to... Okay, I know Magicius had more than... Okay, did we all just deposit our money? Oh, that's right. Everyone got 19 gold because the inn costs so much money. Right. Train Magicius. Okay, Magicius is trained. Gila is 433. You're gonna cost a bunch. Alright. So the way this works is if I deposit, I can determine shares when I deposit. Can I give enough shares to... I want to get Detritus leveled up, so let's give him the most shares. That work? Can you afford to be trained now? Cannot afford it. I don't know if there's an easy way to check, basically figure it out. Golden Bank, 369. Oh, that's right, I'm a genius. Basically, because that was during deposit, I have to now withdraw it to actually pull it. Alright. Now I can train. Try this. Yay! Our fighter is now level. Our troll fighter is also level 2. Okay. Money should be pulled theoretically once out of the bank. Spells. Let's do this. You can learn 3 more spells. The cost is 20 gold. Basically, available spells are Quickness 1, Strength 1, and Charm. Ooh. Actually, guys, I should be able to learn all of them. I think I have 60 gold. Okay. Basically, you can learn 2 more spells. Available spells, 45 golds. Confusion 1, Blinding 1, Awaken, and Vision. I think the manual talked about Vision. Yeah, I've discovered basically I've had... Oh, my mouse has decided to... Oh, there we go. Hello, welcome back, mouse. Yeah, basically, I've got several characters who are currently resting in peace, as the game says. Basically, strength buffs people. Awaken rouses all sleeping party members or neutralizes a sleep spell. Binding inhibits the moment of movement opponents, so they're easier to hit. Binding 3 is the most powerful. Charm makes monsters so friendly they forget they are in combat. Okay. Monster evaluation, quickness. So what is vision? It gives the spellcaster the ability to see in all directions for hundreds of miles. It's particularly useful for mapping vast unknown areas. Okay, that sounds somewhat useful. You can get them back as undead. Most guys I've seen them say, undeads are useless. Get rid of them. Cool. There's a spell called Ninja. You can basically, there's a Ninja 1 and Ninja 2. It transforms the spellcaster into a fighter of superhuman ability. Just love the fact that it's called Ninja. There is a resurrection. Attempts to raise one of the party members from death. The shock of dying, however, will permanently lower the constitution of the victim by 1 or 2 points. Not based on any existing gaming system at all. Alright, let's go with... Oops. Again, I keep clicking in OBS because that's the bigger window I'm actually using to look at. I really wish if I had... Confusion just makes it more difficult for monsters to cast, basically to do their spell casting. Really wish there's... Is there an area of effect spell? That'd be great. Could really use an area of effect spell. I mean, Charm says makes monsters so friendly, so maybe... We definitely... I'm gonna try Vision. You failed. Good job, Felgor. Try again? Nope. Felgor refuses to learn that. Cool. Sure that's costing me some... Confusion just makes spell casting more difficult. We'll try Binding. Nope. Okay, Felgor apparently just does not want to learn spells today. Okay. Cool. We'll stop wasting money on that then. I do need to basically recruit some new members. Let's add a second healer. It's a new member. Let's quickly create a... What did they recommend for healers? I did manage to find a... For healers, they represent priest, basically human or dwarf, priest or ranger. Let's do a second dwarf. We'll do 2 dwarf priests. Obviously, we want our dwarf to have some hit points, so let's try to get a decent constitution on that. Not the cost of dex. So constitution 19, strength 19, charisma 11, luck. There we go. Intelligence 9. I wonder if the intelligence is what's causing me to lose. There's mental prowess. It's basically necessary for learning and casting spells for wizards, priests, and monks. Must have a high intelligence. Okay, so low intelligence means I do not get to learn spells. Alright. 13 strength, 17 intelligence, 15 dex, 19 constitution. There we go. Very good. 80's estimation of ninja. Keely and they're going to 2 spellcasters as well. I guess I have an extra. You know what? I want to basically let's go ahead and add a second wizard. Actually, let's add a monk. Monks are apparently good spellcasters in this, and now I'm curious. So we'll do an elven monk, which means we need a high intelligence. Each profession needs a good dexterity, especially fighters and spellcasters. It's like everybody needs good dex because that determines your AC, and you better have a good one. Basically, do monks need good strength? Probably. Oh, but the rest of the stats are so good. But that strength is terrible. 16 intelligence, 18 dex, 17 constitution, and 18 charisma. Woof. We'll keep this one, and we'll see if we can't generate a better one. Our elven monk will be Blackus. Plus. New member. Let's try another elven monk. See if we can't get one. Ooh, that's not bad. 17 strength, but only 10 intelligence if we're trying to make them a spellcaster. 19 intelligence, and everything else is garbage. Try again. Apologize for the slight flashiness of this. Try to end this relatively quickly. We just be stuck with Thwackus and his low strength. No charisma. There we go. Look at that guy. Sock him. Okay. Let's add Keely, and we'll add Sock him. There is no room. Okay, we've hit our cap. Do we want to keep? Do we want 2 priests, or you know, maybe we'll do the 2 fight. We'll do the fight with the we'll add the monk in instead. Okay. Luckily, they actually start with equipment. Now I have a scroll, and I'm trying to figure out how. I've seen things that seem to say that you could only roll, basically deal with scrolls in town. Do a quick check. Armory stock scrolls. That's nice. Use item. Ah, you can use it. Scrolls can only be used read in a town. Okay. I believe our... Let's inspect Magitheus. Equipment. Nope. Spells. Those are the spells we can cast. Double check. Does he... Who ended up with our scroll? I wonder if this isn't showing me all the equipment. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, he's dead. That's why. Wrong character. Like, why does this character have nothing? Oh, right. That's my dead character. It might be in party loot until you go to the inn and distribute it. Okay, I will try that. Thank you. In distribute. Yep, there is scroll 9 and scroll 8. We'll give them both the Magitheus. Again, the Prez gets the short shoulder. The Rock gets the mace. Club, 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 club. Let's just sell those two. Prez gets the armor, best armor. Everybody else gets robes. Everybody gets small fields. Okay. Let's inspect Magitheus. Equipment. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not seeing all 9 items, which is interesting. But it also doesn't look like it has use item. I think that's under options anyway, isn't it? Use item, there we go. Magitheus. Scroll 8. The Dwarven Dungeon in the hills northwest of the city of Pelennor. The Dwarven Dungeon Center is basically, it was once the center of a small community of dwarves. About 15 years ago, the orcs invaded the community and defeated the dwarves. They are still occupied the dungeon and in the surrounding area. Basically, it is said that only the leader of the dwarves, Kilmore, and a few of the others escaped from the orcs. Print scroll. Printer not ready. Oh wow, it actually tried to print. That's kind of hilarious. Scroll 9. Temple of the Gilnor Priest, 140 miles southwest of Pineville, along the shores of the Great Bay. Basically lies the Temple of the Gilnor Priests. The Gilnor Priests are the very peaceful and kind, many weary travelers. Taking refuge at the temple is rumored that the high priest of the temple has the power of prophecy, but few have been allowed to see him. No, don't try to print that one. Okay. So let's go ahead and save this game. Apparently we need to distribute gold before we can save the game. That's kind of funny. Everyone gets 42 gold. We have saved the game. We'll deposit that gold at the bank. Which I'm wondering if saving the game actually deposited it for me automatically. I don't know. Anything interesting and new at the armory? I'm curiosity. Did they get new stuff in while we were gone? No. Okay. We will leave town. Oh wait, that's... There are too many. There's exit here. There's an exit here. There's an exit under the guild. Like, which one am I going for here? Can't cast that vision spell because I didn't get it. We were facing Scrum and I can't tell if those are like some kind of vegetation monsters or if they're like some of these Shih Tzus which got loose and they had their feral but they still have the bows in their hair. Because like that red, I'm wondering if that is that a red bow? Hard to tell. In any case, we're facing, actually I should check their names. Oh. No, apparently hitting escape there was the wrong idea. It just gave them a free swing. Cool. Scrum and Drip Slimes. Of course. Thrust. Thrust at rate 2. Thrust. Slash. Okay. Smack these things around a bit. See if we can't. At least these things have money. I am amused by the fact that you can see health on the fight screen, but it doesn't tell you how much health they have total. Monsters run. Farewell. 30 gold. Okay, good. Because then again, here I can see the fact that, okay. Wow, okay, our troll has gone from having some hit points to having a ton of hit points. It's good to know that if all else fails, Detritus will probably carry the... Yeah, I can see that. Alright, let's see if we can get into... Use your nearest small door. Let's enter. Alright. Dogs? Are we fighting dogs? Coyotes! Just straight up 3 coyotes just hanging out in the dungeon. These are probably going to be like the roughest enemies we've fought all game. We're going after the mage! Stop them! Monsters go. Okay. Spot a few giant ants. I'm wondering if I should just go directly for the orcs and see if I can't take out that giant group of orcs. Because in one of those, it's like... There are no sound effects for the fight? There should be sound effects for the fight. And there are actually no sound effects coming through. There's little dinky weep noises. Okay, you're not hearing the sound effects. Oh no. Allow me to correct that. It would be a shame if you could not, in fact, hear the bleepy sounds of this combat. Dookie plays my Timo cover band. I'm doing a quick check to see if there is a quick way for me to figure that out. Output device. Okay. Those are speakers. I don't want you to do the speakers now. What is Google Chrome technically playing off of? It says default. Same as this. Can I get you to actually output to the correct thing? If not, you'll have to picture the noises in your mind. I can output to my actual speakers. I'm curious if that will change stuff. Let's find out. Monsters run, everybody gets experience. Options. Look. Actually, I can get sound effects. No, wait, I can no longer... Nope, I can't run into a wall here. Make your own tweaky boots. Oh, that's fine. There we go. I think you're hearing that through my microphone now. But, so there you go. That's what you're missing. This look option is useful. There's something down there. A snake! A singular snake! This will probably kill me. Is it a giant snake? Oh, it's a viper. Because I have no idea how to deal with poison, and basically poison in CRPGs is just death usually. Listen to those great sound effects. Snake is tough. Look, wait, it's missing. We'll continue to fight this single snake. Oh, it hit. Oh gosh, he almost killed our mage. Hey, we killed it. We have survived the viper. We got 120 experience points and 33 gold. Good morning. That was a very deadly sniper. It just about killed the mage. Oh, that's right, though, the mage leveled up, so he has now 9 hit points. My gosh. Do I cast healing to get him up back up? It's one of those, it's like he's got 5 hit points, but that's technically more than the rogue has currently. So this hallway is filled with animals. The entire forest is coming out to murder me for attempting to get down this hallway. This is like basically old school Final Fantasy 1 corridor. There's a gate which you cannot open no matter how much you try. Okay. Can I look through the gate? I cannot look through the gate. Okay. Can I go around the gate? I cannot just go around the gate. Okay, that is the wall still, thank you. A plain, empty stone room. I don't believe you. I was correct. It is not empty. There are about 250 gold pieces here that appear to be coated with liquid. What's the worst that can happen, right? Right? Just a liquid. A normal, everyday liquid. I'm sure it's just water. Right? Nothing could go bad. I think I'll just leave those gold. It's fine. I'll be okay. Totally not a trap. Totally normal. Gonna turn you into a fighter one way or another. Fairly certain basically that we have no differentiation based on... We have differentiations based on weapons, shields, but not based on class. Ooh. It just has a beefier hit. One giant gnat rocks. A little late there, buddy. Don't think you're making it home. 110 GP. Sockham spots a trap. Disarm it? Sockham, you're my low-level rogue. Sure. I'm sure you could do it. Okay, I don't have to actually disarm it with you. I can disarm it with one of my other characters. Hila. Hila fails. A strange purple gas fills the air. Murderer's gasp, choking gasp. In the trap. Throck takes 3 damage. Fulgur takes 4. Hila just straight dies. Vajatheus takes 2 damage. The troll goes, hey guys, what's wrong? And Sockham takes 3 damage. No, Hila. Oh, you came so far. I'm sorry, buddy. Lizard men just weren't meant to be thieves, apparently. Is that just it? That's the end of the corridor? It's just... Sucks to be you. Yep, that's old school for you. Well, you'll be missed. I mean, you didn't even spot that trap the monk did, so... Maybe you weren't that great. Maybe you weren't that great. Who's your corpse? Yeah, basically, I'm carrying her corpse with her. Basically, it's just, yeah, they're just hanging out with the rest of my party now. So we'll distribute their stuff later. Options. Look, ooh, 2 rooms with stuff in them on either side. A plain, empty stone room. More. There's a button on the wall. Push it, leave it. We pushed the noise, heard a noise in the distance. Hopefully that opened that gate. What's this one? There's a lever on the wall. Alarm around because we can hear someone approaching. You know, I probably shouldn't have tried. Probably shouldn't have trusted it. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll get rid of some of the. That's the time to actually see some of our new spells. Maybe we'll do something useful. Charm. Belgor. That's right, Belgor. You never got anything useful. Let's heal yourself. Well, Magistius is down to 1 hit point. We should probably heal Magistius. See if he survives this round. I'm gonna take a quick glance at the manual to see if I can't figure out the difference between thrust, slash, and other things. You know, just in case, assuming my mouse works. Mouse, come back, mouse. My mouse has decided. I think it may be time to replace this mouse. It's just definitely having bits of conscience. Just deciding it doesn't want to play anymore. Those are the spells. Spells like class level. Potions, scrolls, backing up characters. We'd want to back up a character. They just die. That's what happens. Encounters, melee, page 9. Dungeon exploration. Encounters, melee. Fight, beg for mercy. Lets the party surrender its gold and some newfound items and go free. Except surrendered monsters do surrender unless you take the monster's gold and items. Okay. Thrust basically means taking one hard solid swing, which is more likely to hit and does 1 to 2 points of damage and more likely to attack. Slash means taking 3 to 4 quick swings, basically each one of which is less likely to hit than an attack, which does 1 to 2 points less damage. Okay. So an attack is just smack normally. Okay. Alright, now armed with this newfound knowledge. Yeah, thrust is probably better here. We just wanna burn down the front row here. Let's go thrust. Yay! He got the spell at first. We got the heal. I don't know if that charm did anything. Smack normally. Alright, let's change who you're healing. Heal yourself. Charm didn't seem to do much there. Let's cast Strength 1. I'm hoping that casts it on the party and not just the mage, because, you know, that's the least useful outcome for a spell. Everybody gets dinked for 1 here. Oop, Pogo took 2. Rock hits took 3. We just cast that spell. I'm glad we did it. Okay. Don't think we need to heal anybody else at this point. Oh, Falcor is back down to... Okay, Falcor, you're not doing great. We'll heal you 1 more time to try to keep you with this. Maybe we'll switch back to attack. See if attack does a little bit more here. We'll switch you from casting strength to casting quickness. Okay, Falcor is healed. We're casting that spell. Oop, there we go. Now we're doing some more damage. Attack definitely seems to be a better option here. Thrust didn't seem to do that much. Extra damage. Unless we were just rolling terrible on those. Oh, I didn't mean to recast the spells. Oh well. Didn't need that anyway. Monsters run! Haha! I can't accept surrender because apparently they haven't actually given me... I could do greetings! Let's see if we can't finish them off. You guys stop casting spells, please. Mouse cursor is still on the screen. Alright. There we go. 1 orc down, and then the monsters run. No, he didn't. He keeps trying to run but failing. I feel bad for this guy. Okay. Well, not to actually do anything. 120 XP and 35 gold. I was hoping I'd get more for that. Okay. I guess in the abandoned guard room, you should expect that the pulling the lever is going to sound the alarm. Is this gate open now? The gate is open. An old bedroom, messy bedroom with pots. Look around. Okay. There's an old man sitting here. Attack him, talk to him, or leave him. Let's try talking to him. He says there are 4 kinds of runes: earth, air, water, fire, and well, you forgot about the 5th rune, heart. Captain Planet will be very disappointed in you. The rune represents great power. I am the keeper of the air rune, which I now present to you. He casts a strange spell. Thanks. Bye. I feel like that did something, but I don't know what. Oh, we now have runes air listed on our character sheets. Does everybody have that? Yes. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that that feels like something that will come into help of come into play later. That's why I like playing some of these older CRPGs where there's nobody knows anything about it, and so it hasn't been, or rather not nobody, but it just hasn't been slammed into your head 600 times, so you're like, ooh, runes air. What does that mean? I don't know. Like, like, even if you never played the game, odds are good if it's at all popular. You've had chunks of it spoiled for you, sadly, these days, given media presence. But this is kind of nice to be like, oh, okay. Oh no, it's a snake again. Dang it. Why did it have to be a snake? Let's just switch everybody to attack. Okay, apparently Sakam and Magisteus cannot in fact attack, they can only thrust. Weird. Detritus, hit the snake, please, I'm begging you. Throck, why are my 2 level 2 fighters missing this snake? Magisteus takes a point of damage. Viper takes 1 point of damage, 1 point of damage, 3 points of damage, 5! Magisteus is taking damage. I think he's fine because I double healed him at 1 point. I think he's okay. He's got 5 hit points left. He's good. You can do this, man. We can defeat this snake. We have defeated the snake. 40 gold from that snake. We got more gold from more gold and experience from one snake than we did from all of the orc cards we triggered. Like, I need to experience farms. I need to, if I'm going to grind in this game, I'm just going to grind snakes. Gonna come to this corridor and just grind this snake. No one can pick the lock. Okay. It's impossible. You couldn't possibly do it. How are we doing on health here? How are we doing on time? Yeah, very good. We should be wrapping up here. Well, your thief is dead. Yeah. Well, our thief is dead, but our rogue is, and our monk is still alive. Actually, oh yeah, that's right. The monks have fire. The monk has fire flash. That's right, because they're spellcasters. They're not healers. They're spellcasters. Rangers are the opposite of healers. They're the healer fighters, where the monks are apparently the mage fighters. Huh. Okay, that makes some kind of sense. In this game, we are not quite. This game, we're trying to avoid just completely filing the serial numbers off of the D&D. We're just about out of hit points, though, or out of magic points. Let's go down that hallway. Oh, traps! Cool. Everyone avoids it, but this time. This time we walked into it. Okay, that just connects there. Let's actually look at this room this time. Oh, okay, there was 4 pillars. They did say that, didn't they? Look. There we go. Now I've actually mapped that room out. Ants! So many ants. thunk, thunk, thunk. So many ants. How did your party die? We took on, we overextended ourselves and got murdered by giant ants. Monsters run. Good riddance. I can't tell. I have no idea if in this game we get experience for monsters running, or we only get experience if we kill them, or if we just get experience in that gold. But you know, better safe than sorry. You can't leave giant ants just wandering around. They cause trouble. Okay. Throck picks the lock. Throck's my fighter, right? Yes, Throck, my human fighter. Intelligence 3. He has a dexterity of 18. I'm not certain Throck knows what locks are, but apparently he knows how to use lockpicks. Good job. Good job, Throck. Throck's just like, I have key. Pulls on a bobby pin. We're all like, Throck, that's not a key. And he's like, click. I guess that is. Okay. A strange room with little value. A storage room with little value. Every time you tell me that game, I believe you less. The empty room had 250 golds piled in it with, like, poison on it. There's a scroll here on the table. Read it, burn it, or leave it. Wow. Okay, this is Phantsie, not Cthulhu, so I should be fine to just read the skull, right? It says something about Orcish about a valve. Now on Steam. No one can pick the lock. Throck's like, don't have a key for this one. Thanks. Okay, oh gosh, hi. Well, this will probably be my last fight, but it's good, assuming I can survive it. Alright, Majesty's, we'll try Charm again. Oh, we did hit that, we did just get hit by that trap. Who's actually hurt from that trap? Majesty's is hurt from the trap, okay. That's a lot of work. Yeah. Basically, I'm giving I get rid of these encounters and I just remember back to Pool of Radiance where you'd be like, okay, how bad basically you walk into a room and all the orcs turn around and look at you. You're like, oh, how bad could that be? And it's like, you have now encountered 20 orcs. You're like, oh, that's how bad it could be. Okay. Again, I don't know if Charm did anything there, but, you know, maybe it stopped some of them from attacking. How much magic do you have left? This is your last spell. Let's keep Detritus alive as long as possible. Probably my best out of walking away from this fight. I'm kind of amused with the fact that we've never gotten any treasure drops from this. It has always just been, you get gold and experience. No one has actually dropped, yeah, basically he's defaulted to that because he's out of magic, so we'll switch him to Try Thrust, sure. No one has dropped equipment, because you know, hey, you killed that perfectly, good job. I feel like it'd be nice if I could get some more swords. Because half my party is wielding clubs. Like, I feel like it's great because one of my characters has a short sword. Yeah, keep throwing that fireball spell. Magic missile, whatever fire flash is. Good job, Trace. Killed one of them. Well, farewell, Magitheus. You were a mage. You were always likely to be the first one to die horribly. I mean, as opposed to, because of course, not to minimize Gila's death, but you know, he did try to disarm that trap and just straight up died. Monsters run! Haha! Don't let them get away, boys. That's free experience points walking away. Monsters run. They're still trying to run. Still trying to run. Farewell. 180 guild and 50 experience. Okay, yeah, but that we leave. Bye. Hopefully avoid the snake. Okay, an exit taken, yes. Would you like to take the dungeon map? Sure. Nobody has... Oh, I keep reading the mage has. The monk has. Alright. See if we can't make it to the inn. I'm falling asleep. Belgor gains more magic. Yay. And we will make it back to town. Safely. 697 gold and 6,470 experience points. Now this is interesting because it basically it looks like this seems to imply that until you reach a town you don't bank experience. So like you just get a bunch of experience points and then you split it when you actually get back to town. So losing characters in the dungeon actually isn't a bad thing because of that. Because if someone dies in the dungeon, it means the fact that the experience that you would have given to them basically just stays in the pool, and your remaining characters get more experience when you get back to town. Yeah, so that's actually kind of an interesting system when you come to it that way. It makes the sting a little bit less of losing somebody. You're like, it slows things down because you have to replace them, and your replacements start back at level 1. But at least you're not, oh no, because of the fact that things are so deadly, it's not like, well, I guess basically I lost that character, and now basically that means that all the work we put into them in this dungeon is for nothing. We'll give 1 share to everybody because we're not. Wow. Oh, I can get. Oh, wait. No, I want to. Ooh, crap. You can still give shares to a dead character? Why? Can I go back? Okay. I want to abort. Is there resurrection in this game? There is a spell. There is a spell called resurrection. I don't know if it's actually any good. This game, like, it says the fact that they lose constitution from the shock of being raised back. So, if you have a character with high constitution, yeah. I just wish there was a button that I could go backwards. But I'd really like to not give Gila a share. Gila does not deserve a share. Let's be honest. Gila didn't do any work. Gila died horribly. I mean, that's all wrong. True, but apparently there is no back. You have said you have selected it. You now live with that. Technically, their corpses are the adventurers killed. 139 gold and 12 more experience. It's an under-advertised service in the guild. There's just a freezer in the back. They just like, you bring bodies in, they're just like, alright, drop them in the freezer. Farewell, Hela. Farewell, Magitheus. Actually, I'm curious. How doomed is Falgor, our poor dwarven priest? He's got a 12 intelligence. He actually isn't that doomed. He should be able to learn spells. I don't know why he's not. 17,000 gold for the next level. 96 gold for them. Can't afford it because I think it's split all the money. Soccer to reach level 2. Detritus is really expensive. Falgor, probably. Much as I would love to train Falgor, I don't think I have. No, I did. I have enough pool money to do that. Remaining shares, we'll just double the bank. Double check to make sure the armor didn't get anything interesting. Oh, they did manage to get their hands on a second mace. Thank goodness. I don't have money currently. Buy a mace. Grace gets that. Rock and sock him. We got that. Clubs for you. Sell that glove. Other armor for you. Robes for everybody else. Fill those robes. Oh, because I dropped it for the party, they still have their equipment on them. To re-add the dead bodies. And imagine this. My headphones decided that me listening to music was not enough sound. Or did they just die out? Okay, whatever. Resting in peace. Distribute. Alright. We'll give these scrolls to the monk. Sword back to that. Mace to Throck. And to Stockham. Gloves to Falgor. Sell those two. Leather armor to Detritus, rope to Throck, Falgor, Stockham. Sell those two. Spell shields to Throck, Falgor, Stockham. Sell those. Bank, deposit. Everybody gets the share of the remaining stuff. You two, you're dead. Then we drop your bodies back into freezers. If we don't need you anymore, farewell. Go to options, save game. Okay. Oh, a 20 strength sheet. Yeah, I managed to get it's one of those where I was first rolling them up, but I didn't know exactly what I was doing, and so I'm just like, sure. Having a mixed game, I can roll a 20 strength on my cleric. It's fine. I didn't know intelligence was important. 20 is a good number. That is probably the one I'm most happy with. Strength of 22 and a constitution of 20. Every other stat is a dumb stat. It doesn't matter. But, so, yep. Basically, you've got a mount. Basically, and I'm actually probably going to go ahead and end it here. Basically, it's been fun. So, again, basically, we are Lorelink. We are streaming here. Well, to the fantasy troll. We are streaming here once or twice a week for the next 4 weeks. We are attempting to make a push for affiliate on Twitch, because that allows us to do more things. It allows us to get custom emotes and fun things like that. So we're going to try to make a push for that. So what does that mean for you? Your call for action is, if you're watching this and you have not followed us, please do. If you know someone who would be interested in watching us, let them know about us, and so that they could follow us. We're going to basically, we do here on this channel is that we stream old CRPGs, stuff like this. But our main purpose is the fact that we are a company which is making GM software, and we feel the best way to basically do that is to show it off by showing it in action. So we take a look at different RPGs which are out there. For example, this month we're likely going to be taking a look at, I'm still making the final decision. I might be going with Hardwired Island, or I might be doing Blades in the Dark. And I'll show you how to plan, basically how I would plan the game out for those. Basically building up to basically running a couple of planning sessions where I plan things out using LoreLink to show you what that's like. And then I will we'll actually run a game on that. And basically be able to see me using LoreLink in the game. And basically we'll use some of the LoreLink crew will actually be playing along with. We'll also be doing other streams where other people will come in and be using LoreLink to plan things out in different systems. So we'll have a mentoring stream where it's going to be me talking with someone else who hasn't used LoreLink as much, and basically they're going to be talking about an adventure that they want to build through. So all of that is going to be going on this month. So basically keep an eye on our social media. Basically you can also, we'll probably also update eventually the Twitch schedule, so that we'll actually have a definitive basically links on there to let you know what times we are planning on streaming, so you can set your calendar for that if you want to turn us on in the background for if you're working or doing whatever. Outside of that, basically we have our newsletter, which comes out once a month, which will be talking about those exciting things if you want a more broad overview of what we're doing. Our website talks about what we are doing. Currently, the software itself is in early access, which means the fact that we have a bunch of people who are plunking away at it, giving us feedback. We're posting it, we're talking to them in our Discord, we're getting ideas from them, and our goal is to take all of that feedback, basically turn it around and create basically take the product we already have, which we like, make it even better and even more suited for people outside of just ourselves, and create a cool, interesting product that GMs could really use. Again, it's a GM toolkit. It is there to basically take all those combined notes and basically scratches on papers and random things of items or maps and things like that, put them all into one place and make it easy for you to bounce around between them, so you don't spend a lot of time fighting with your interface like you saw me fighting with this game's interface. We're hoping to move games, moving RPG and GM stuff beyond the interface UI stuff, which has been seemingly stuck in the same kind of era for the longest time. And basically actually improving it and actually making it a user-friendly experience, and not just for everyone. And that does mean the fact that it's more accessible, basically dealing with things like screen readers, accessibility fonts, things like that, making sure that it isn't just we're going to appeal to the easiest denominator and make sure that works for that. So that's our goal. We've got an exciting month coming up. So follow along, and basically we'll hope to see you there. Catch you all later. I would say that, but then my mouse, of course, died. So I'm going to awkwardly sit here and stare at you, much like two people say goodbye and then you wander in the same direction. There we go. Now I've hit that one. Good night, all.